Dude, welcome back. It's so good to have you.
We're back.
I missed you. You
missed
like
me?
my dad
I
misses Leaves not being here. Jesus Christ.
Yo, dude, it's
Yeah,
my
quick,
job to make fun of your absent father. Okay, it's not
little
your job.
little callback to Chris's past.
Yeah,
I'm
let's talk
allowed
about
to do that.
Chris's lack of parental figures in his life.
That's not a conversation that I'm gonna expand on. But I might
go ahead, you
hint
can
at
expand
it.
on this.
Might give a little extra lore for those
I
who
feel
want to
like-
Yeah.
dig.
The only
You're saying,
reason
like, you're
that the
giving
three
out
of us
piece
are
by
friends.
piece?
The only reason the three of us are friends is because Chris never had a daddy, so he found two of them in me and Andrew.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
I don't like that.
That's pretty real. That's all right. Truth hurts.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that has some truth in it.
I think so.
I would like to disagree. Thank you.
You'd like to, but it doesn't really mean anything.
What I'm saying
Also,
is,
I think my
Nah,
camera just
don't.
died.
You talking back, Chris? We might ground you.
well,
You see
what
my
I'm
camera just died?
no stop. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
your
yeah. You
cam-
got a green. He's got a green.
camera went
I
green
went
block.
green
Yeah,
screen.
bro, that's weird. I've never seen that before.
What happened?
Yo, he's a hologram. We've confirmed on the podcast that Andrew's
I can't
actually a
fix it.
hologram.
See, dude, screw this camera. It sucks.
That's fine. That's
Sorry,
fine.
buddy.
Yo,
Yo.
quick question. What? Oh, go ahead, Chris.
No. Go ahead
I was
first.
gonna say, what country code is BR?
Brazil.
Is it Brazil or Britain?
It's Brazil.
Is Brazil?
He's UK for Britain. I think.
Okay, because I was checking out our stats, and there's 4 people listening from Brazil.
Of course there are.
But
Dude, of course
guess
there
what?
are.
Guess what platform they're listening on?
What? Deezer?
Deezer. Let's
Jesus
go.
Christ. Let's go. Let's shout out for our Deezer viewership.
Hey, if you're in Brazil or Brazilian or whatever, yo, shout out for listening to these nuts, dude. Let's
Yo,
go.
I've never met a Brazilian in real life, so I'm convinced that just like Russians,
Really?
Brazilians don't exist. Yeah,
I've met Russians and
Nope.
Brazilians. in
you
real
haven't. They've
I
been lying
have.
to you, Andrew. You were the one to tell me, and I agree that Russians just are not real people.
life. Why is that? Why do you say that?
I'm just saying, it's just true. I mean, have you ever been to Russia? You ever seen a Russian?
I've met a Russian.
Andrew, I think you're muted. By the way,
Is he
I
muted?
can't hear you.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he's trying to
God,
talk.
This clown. This absolute clown.
We wouldn't have figured that out if his video didn't come back. So
Andrew,
Yeah, no,
welcome
he's-
to your first ever podcast episode, buddy. Is this your first time doing this? A little amateur?
poor guy. I don't know what happened. It looks like, dude, his computer must have freaked out because he's
He's
not.
still
Yeah, he's
talking.
trying to talk. And he can't.
Can he hear us? Can you
Try
not-
unplugging
can
it
you-
and plugging it back in.
you
Oh,
hear-
maybe because when his webcam came back, maybe there was a mic on.
Can we
There
talk
it is.
shit
Yep,
about him? Oh, there
He's
he
back.
is.
Hello?
he's back. Yeah, there you
What is
back.
happening?
Wait, what
I
are
don't
you
know.
using? Oh, don't do that.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
whatever that
hello?
was. There you go. That sounds
Can you
better.
hear me okay now?
That sounds
What is
good.
happening? I don't. My whole computer's getting shit on.
All right.
Wait,
Well,
could
see,
you
this is
hear
what
what
happens.
we
We
were
start
saying?
talking shit. Yeah, did you hear us
Yeah.
what we were saying, Andrew?
I as soon as my whole computer went to shit, I think I lost you.
Oh,
Brazilians and Russians. We're pretty sure that. You
Oh,
told
yeah,
me
yeah.
that Russians
What I
aren't
was
real,
saying
right?
was basically, have you heard anything that's happening in Russia ever? Like, have you heard any news or people talking about what's like any local news from Russia? Never.
No.
right?
no, yeah.
All you hear is some Russian opposition leader comes to some European country and gets poisoned or killed, right? And
Yeah.
that's it. That's all you hear.
Yep.
Oh yeah, well, they did. Didn't one of Putin's opposers get poisoned recently or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
so it wasn't. It was. I think it was a little bit ago, but he went back today and he immediately got arrested.
Didn't Putin step down?
No.
No, well, so here's how it works, right? He finished up his term as prime minister, and then whatever he did
He
for
gave
whatever the
his president.
secondary below position is, he sat in that position, and then while he was there, he gave his position the same amount of powers that the prime minister gets.
Correct.
So
What does that
he's
even mean?
technically still the leader.
He
Like
just
while he was
also-
president or prime minister, he gave
He's
himself
just
power for
making
when
his
he would
own
get out.
rules.
Yeah, he
No,
really
that's
is.
what he does. He literally makes it so that his the limit on terms is non-existent for one, and then for two, it's the amount of years that they serve per term. It gets longer and longer.
And didn't I thought he had Parkinson's or something. Someone was
No,
saying.
Putin wrestles
I've not
bears
heard of
and
that.
rides horses bareback. I mean,
No,
that
it was
doesn't-
in the news that there's speculation at least that he had Parkinson's.
Dude, I don't know. I haven't heard about this. I think you're.
See, we don't get the Russian news. Andrew just said that, so we don't. I don't know how we. I
Yeah,
don't know how you get that
actually,
one.
yeah, you're right. I don't get Russian news.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm not supposed to know that. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
nobody heard.
Are you a
that?
Russian?
Listen.
Sim.
Nope. Nobody
Do I
heard
gotta
that.
tell somebody about that?
Yeah, we got a call. We're doing some phone calls.
What about Brazilians though? Why are Brazilians fake? Not
Because I've
real?
never met them. I've only seen them on the internet, bro. Like I've only run into Brazilians. Yes, I played a lot of games where like the only other people there was Koreans, Americans, and Brazilians, and like occasionally you'd have other like small amounts of other people, but
Sure.
but majority Brazilians are like the other people that you run into all enough,
Yeah.
and I feel like you only see them on the internet. And I've never spoken to a Brazilian.
Let me tell you
So, I
something.
mean-
PUBG Mobile is full of Indians.
Brazilians, yeah.
Indians.
Oh, they're about to say
Oh, really?
Like- Like the fresh off the boat kind.
Oh
So is
yeah.
my-
Well, they probably never got on the boat, bro.
let me get a DP28, dude. What? That kind.
So they play
Wow.
a lot of PUBG and they play a lot of my phone line. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and
No.
they playing in your call centers too. Yeah.
No.
Dude,
that's right.
I literally was just trying to screw with one the other day, and they like called my house, and I was just answered. And I was like, I like waited in line. I was like, I waited behind like 80 people. It took me like 5 minutes, but I was just so determined. Right? Guy answers the phone, and he's like, "Hi, we called about like some Marriott something."
No.
blah, blah, blah,
Say it in his
bullshit."
accent. What did he say?
I can't do it. Look, I'm not gonna look. Not my place. Not my place to do this. You can fill in. Just you can make some random bullshit line about Marriott, and then that'll fit in.
Oh, I'll
Right?
be him. Hi,
Okay, go
thank
ahead.
you for calling the Marriott Hotel. How can I
said,
help
I
you?
said yeah. I said yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
okay.
listen, sir. I just want to know why you call this number. This is on the national do not call list, and
Okay, sir.
If you do not, if you call this place again, I'm gonna have to file a report on you. And he said, oh. And he just slammed the end button like really fast. I could hear him, I heard him like slamming on his keyboard trying to end the phone call.
Trying to end the call.
Yeah, I heard him.
He's like, fuck, they got me.
Get it out. Rashid!
He's like, quickly, they're on to us.
He's like, fuck shit, pussy, fucking stupid.
the Indian. I don't know. I've seen a couple like scam calls or whatever. Like there's YouTube videos of guys who will basically catch people trying to scam people over the internet or whatever.
Oh,
And-
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah,
they've
yeah.
been watching those.
Yeah, on YouTube, and the
like,
guy
like
will
prank
catch
calls,
them.
basically.
Yeah, the prank call. Well, they'll try to take people's like credit card info and shit. Like they
I'm
will
trying to
try
remember
to.
the guy's name, but there's a
Yeah.
famous guy who does that. I remember him like he like exposes their names or like their locations or like
Oh,
Yeah.
like actually, not like
Yeah.
as a joke or something. Not like
no, like he'll like on the phone call with them, he'll like be able to track them through like the fake like whatever they use, and
That's-
then and get he actually can get access to their computer, and he screws with them and deletes all the information on the computer of like clients or like not clients, but people they're trying to scam, obviously. Which is,
yeah.
I mean, really good on him because he's like not only saving people who've possibly already gotten like
Got
scammed, but like also
But also,
stopping,
that's not quite
taking up time.
ethical either.
Yeah,
I think
but I
that's-
mean,
reverse hack.
it's either way. What I normally get. I think it's as far as the ethics go. I don't know, but as far as taking
But hear me out. Hear me out. What's the ethics behind someone scamming somebody? Like, if we're stopping someone from scamming other people in
Mhm.
order just to steal their money, how is that wrong? Like,
I don't think it's wrong.
theft is wrong. If you're just trying to stop them,
but then you're playing like
you're not
a
taking
vigil-
away money from them, right?
Right,
You're not
but
taking
then
away money from
playing
them. You're not
playing as a vigilante because that's technically the role of law enforcement is to
Yeah, but law enforcement doesn't step in that capacity.
see vigilante. That's what they believe. It's
But,
like
like,
the law enforcement
look,
isn't
if
doing
that's-
enough. So
But that's
Well-
that's the thing, right? He's not technically breaking the law by
By scamming you.
stopping you from taking money from other people, right?
not by that, but I think by hacking into somebody's personal
Well,
system.
define. Well,
I don't actually
it-
know
it-
the laws on that. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not really sure.
Okay,
It
yeah,
touches
that's
a
true.
fine. It touches a very fine line,
Yeah.
right? But obviously, I think that it's like helping. It's helping people out at the end of the day that like law enforcement and the FCC is not doing enough of. Because if you think
Yeah.
about it, the amount of robocalls or like not even robocalls, just spam calls, spam, blah blah blah, whatever
Yeah.
that happens in this country on a daily basis has shot up like hundreds and hundreds of percent since in
That's
the last
actually
decade.
true, dude. I
Yeah.
wake up almost every day with
With a
with
scam
a phone call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The-
Dead
from,
ass.
and
Like a voicemail.
they're always spoofing. They're always breaking the law when they do that. So every time you see, it's always a local number, right?
Mhm.
It's because what they do is they try to like, oh, someone nearby is calling you. You think it's your dentist. You think
Oh, actually, for me,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
always 804 numbers.
Always
Yeah.
804. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always get the 804.
And it's
I
always
guess, I
like-
guess it's like
Yeah.
we're registered there. When we got our phone, it's
I
like
think
it's like
so.
kind of listed, so they can
That's
go,
what it
they
is.
just go and be like, boom, there
They
it is,
try
spoof
to-
for this area code.
Yeah.
spoof, and they basically trick your phone into thinking that someone in that area is calling you, even though they're not.
Right.
And if you call back that number, that someone actually owns that number.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, but they're just spoofing it, which is
Yeah.
illegal. It's against the law. But like the FCC doesn't do enough to
Yeah.
stop anybody. Like they file a couple cases a year
Mm-hmm.
against people, and then like that's it. And then
Yeah.
like it just continuously happens. My phone's being blown up constantly, and it's like it's nothing we can do. They're just like, oh, deal with it.
Yo,
It's all the scam homies.
I wish we'd when Morgan got that card in the mail for the car.
Oh, the
Like,
Nissan.
Oh, won a
Oh, you should have
Nissan?
gone in person.
I mean, I don't know, but I wish we had captured it because when we called them back, I wish we'd captured that on the pod.
That was good.
Oh.
That was
That's
good
pretty
actually.
good. That
You
was
pushed it
good.
too far. You pushed.
You
it
did.
too
You
far.
I
did.
definitely
Sam,
went-
you did put some
I was trying to
sauce
bring
on
you down
that.
to earth. I
Yeah,
was trying
you
to bring
put
you
some
back down
sauce
to
on.
earth. I was trying to bring you back down, but you kept you. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't say
For
that.
yeah, I guess
What he said-
to give the people some context, they were like, yeah, the character you should play is like a fratty like fuck boy, and I was like, all right, cool. What was the line I said when they finally hung up? It was
Yo,
like,
you
forgot.
literally were like, all right, bet. So like,
Oh,
but like,
yeah.
are you doing anything tonight or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
he said some garbage like that.
She was like, all right, let me set you up for an appointment. Anytime between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. I was like, how about 6 so I can take you out for dinner later? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you said so. It was so bad. I was
so
like,
it was so bad. It was so bad.
And she was like, click.
She was like,
yeah,
yeah,
she just hung up immediately. She was like, all right, I'm
She's
done.
like, you were like asking her repeatedly like what the prize was, and she was like, listen, sir, I do not
I
know.
don't
You
know.
need to go. You need to
Yeah,
go
she's
in
like,
person.
I don't know.
You
Yeah.
want something. What it is, I don't know.
Yeah.
And you were like, she was like, oh, what, what's your number you're calling from? And I was like, yo, tell her it's a payphone. You're like, oh, I'm not
You
got a
did.
payphone. And like,
Yeah,
and I
he's-
thought about it
You
in like in hindsight, what
It's a
the
cell
hell?
phone.
There's
It
no
literally said
payphones
mobile.
left. Well, like, there's no
also-
payphones left out here
Yeah,
to use.
Not really. Yeah.
Also, it's public information whether your phone is like. Is,
Can they see that on their end?
They can see it's a mobile. Yeah, it's like public information.
Well, she
So
didn't pick
she
up on
saw
that.
it was a cell phone, and
She
then
stuck
proceeded
with
to.
it. She stuck with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe
yeah.
she thought it was like a prepaid. I don't know.
I mean, it's honestly turning cell phones into like a thing of like, you don't answer phones unless you like personally know people.
Yeah,
Unless you know
I think
the
that's
phone
how it
number's
is.
calling you.
Dude, it's an evolution from the doorbell. I mean, think about it. How many times, if you have some rando dude, when you don't know anybody's coming in, knock on the door,
knock,
are you really just going to open it right away? Or are you going to peek out the window and see who it is first, right? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But back in the day, people would just be like, knock. Oh, let me just open. Don't even look.
Oh,
Not
who
even
is
open
it?
the
Oh,
door.
yeah.
Oh,
Glock.
who's here?
Yeah.
It's company. It's, oh my God, get the guys. We got company
Yeah.
here. And it's like some random dude you probably only met once. And it's like, oh, this was in the neighborhood. I wanted to
Yeah.
see the kids.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
and you're like, well, kids, get the cake. We have cake for company. So
Company.
yeah, but nowadays, right? This is a skit from a guy, Sebastian Maniscalco. He's really funny. But he pretty much was saying like nowadays, you get a knock on the door, everybody prone on the floor. Get the sword. Somebody get the sword. Get the sword under the table. Grandma, get in the kitchen.
Everybody
Crawl.
down.
Army crawl.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
need no. Shut the lights off.
Yeah. Lockdown drill as soon as
Yes.
there's a knock. Yeah.
Who's out there? We're
Grandma
not
comes
expecting
out with a
anybody.
shotgun.
Yeah, get the shotgun. Got to turn to the
Uh.
roll up with like the Glock Ness monster.
That's a problem now. You USPS delivery driver, or like an Amazon delivery driver, knock
Amazon.
on somebody's door, and then it's like a grandma holding a shotgun on her porch. She's ready to end your
Ma'am?
life.
Man,
Yo, I'm thinking. We were talking about this. About my dad mainly. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, let's go
And,
back into-
and
back
strangers?
into that.
Well, I'm just saying. I think in order to not be strangers, we should get business cards.
For
What do
your
you guys
dad.
think?
You haven't
No, some
expanded
zero
enough
potential
more.
business cards, bro. What do you
Zero
think?
potential business cards.
Yeah, we should go pro.
Ooh.
should go pro.
I feel like you
What do you
haven't,
think?
Chris, expanded enough into your backstory. You know what I'm saying?
My backstory. What do you want to
Like-
know? What do you
like-
think?
No, I mean like we've expanded in the first episode about like.
So it all
no-
started
no
once
dad.
once upon a time
Right?
when Chris's house was out of milk.
Yes,
Okay.
one time
Oh.
we had no milk.
There was,
Okay, all right.
and-
yeah, so
and his
We
dad
went-
said,
He
going on a
said,
mission.
I'm gonna go
"Son,
get it. He said I'm gonna go
I've
get
got to get." Hold on.
So-
Actually,
yeah.
he probably sounded like this.
it. Okay.
Hey, son, I've got to get the milk and the cigarettes. I'll be back. And
Is that what
then
he
he
sounded like?
fucking zip. Well, he was 5'4". He was 5'4" Filipino
So
dude.
assuming that his height
Yeah.
was
He was a
relative-
5'4"
Yes.
Filipino
You were
dude.
like, yeah, there's no
Yeah,
way a
nice.
5'4" Filipino or like a 6-foot guy talks like that.
Listen, no, see, this is what I started off. I was like,
The short voice.
son,
Wait.
we must get the milk and the cigarettes.
Yeah, this
But
is
now I
Guardians of the
realize
Galaxy, buddy.
it could
This
be-
is-
Wait, so you're telling
It could
wait,
be-
your dad was shorter. Your dad was shorter than us.
Yeah, he was shorter than me, shorter than my mom. Like he was like my mom was.
Damn.
My mom
Goddamn.
isn't that tall. My mom's like 5'5", 5'6". I'm taller than my mom almost. So my brother's the tallest out of all of us, and he's not.
Yeah.
He's like 5'7". So
yeah. Damn, we
But
gotta feature your dad on Dudes Down Bad. That's
bro, that's what I.
Yo, we should get your dad as a feature guest, as a special guest.
Oh hell no! Hell no! I
that
don't
would
wanna speak
be
that, dude.
quite
Dude, I
the
hard-
podcast. That
I
would be,
hardly know this
would you
man.
think that'd be?
that
would
would
you
be
think that'd be unique?
insane.
That'd be unique.
No,
that'd be
that
special.
would not be.
Hey.
No, that would be a big L.
Hey, Mister, if you're listening to this right now, pull up,
Stop.
let us know.
No, yeah, you
Let us
can
know if
pull
you're
the fuck
free.
around.
Let it.
Watch, come out. You know what? It's a fast food order. Come to the second window. I'll get you. I'll get you that second
Yo,
window. Let's come on.
yo.
Beat his ass.
Yo.
Go through. Let's go. Would you order a knuckle sandwich? So
You can't. You can't
That
say
would be
that.
crazy.
Yeah, that's messed up, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
dude.
he said, son, I have to go get pour milk.
Yeah. Okay. Look, you guys are really.
fuck.
This is. Really
You don't even
bad.
know what a Filipino accent sounds like,
Yeah.
dude.
No,
They say,
but, like
they
you
say
were bad.
F's like P's. I had a Filipino like science teacher in like
You
seventh
did like
grade.
3 different
They
accents.
do-
Though. Chris
and
did
she
like 3
said-
different accents.
She said, she was like, oh, tetracarbon is made of poor carbon.
Yeah,
Like,
you got that right. Yeah,
that's their
they do.
accent.
They
Yeah,
do
that's
do
it.
F to P. That is their most pronounced accent feature.
Mhm.
So
Other than that, I have no idea how to do a Filipino accent.
dude, me neither. For half of my heritage, I don't know shit about what. Like, I really don't like. Part of me was like, when I started learning another language, I was like, maybe I should learn a language that's like relevant to my culture, if you could say it. But I don't even really know
Yeah.
the culture, so like,
Do you
maybe I
claim Filipino as like your culture?
no, not really. I would really just say it's more of an inheritance or heritage, but not a culture.
Were you ever in the whatever there's like a Filipino student association, right? Like in
There-
college?
Yeah,
I thought there was
yeah.
there was like an Asian.
there was a Filipino
There-
one.
I think there's a Filipino
one was
specific
that?
one.
Yeah, FASA.
Yeah. Were you in that?
Oh.
Yeah, I was in FASA.
FASA?
And then I came in and they were like, "Oh my god, just Filipino things." I'm like, "Haha,
Like,
relatable." And I didn't know shit. I didn't know shit. I just walked in. I'm like, "Hey guys, just here for the club."
Who are
You know,
What are
today,
you doing here?
yeah, what are you doing here, dude? Like, I got the like they didn't question me because I blended right in, but I didn't know shit for nothing.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of like Asians in there that just weren't Filipino because all the Asian orgs kind of like had a coalition. So like the Korean
I thought there
students
was a
and
bigger
the,
like Asian one.
yeah, there is a bigger one. I don't remember what it's called, but they pretty much that was like it was almost like an umbrella type structure. It was like the Asian.
Oh, we
Student
did
Association.
we did actually remember we DJ'd
Yeah.
for one of the
Yeah, for one of the girls on your hall, right?
yeah, she
Yeah.
was like the vice president of one of the Asian organizations.
Wait,
Yeah.
you DJ'd for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We showed up, DJ'd for
This
the
was like-
event that they had.
Wait, since
This
when
was
can you DJ?
junior year.
He claimed that his
Oh, we
music
did it.
tastes were supreme, and she said, "Oh, go ahead, we'll help you.
Oh.
Can you
It
can
was
you
pretty
DJ
good.
for us?"
It went
Wait,
well.
you
It
ran
went well.
you ran an aux cord.
Yeah, I ran
Yes.
the aux.
You
cord.
weren't DJing.
Okay. Look, I didn't have
Okay.
the board and everything.
Yeah, I
What's
was
the
about to
difference,
say.
Sim? What's the difference, Sim?
There's-
He wasn't turntabling, but he was definitely like modern DJs do operate on Macs. Like I don't know if you probably seen.
I
They just
have
have a little
but,
Mac.
But when you said like I don't know, I just thought of the turntable and like you were
No,
running.
no.
No, I don't think.
No,
think
I wasn't
Andrew
sitting there
has-
with like they always do the one
Yeah,
one headphone
one
on,
headphone
one headphone
on,
off.
one-
like,
yeah.
and just vibing.
And
Yeah.
then- Like that.
Wicked, wicked, wah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
that was
but,
cringy.
that was okay.
Continue. Sorry. Go ahead, Andrew, with your
What were you
DJ
saying?
No,
story.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I thought it went well. Like,
yeah.
every 2 seconds, someone would come up and like request a garbage song that they're like the rest of everyone else didn't want to hear. But then like It's just bad.
It was
We had
also
good
they
music
had
like queued up.
yeah.
It
I
was
had a
just
couple.
like-
Sorry, I keep jumping
You
in.
keep popping right into my
I
story.
feel like
Go
I'm
ahead.
third
You
wheeling a
got-
date here. This is.
Well, I
you got
thought he
something
was
to say.
done. I thought
You got
he was
something
like
to say. Say it. You got something to say. Say it.
no. I was just saying that like you said you had a lot of good music queued up, and then people would come up with
Jesus.
these wild ass suggestions. Like they'd roll up like
Apologies.
one dude was like, "Yo, can you play Mo Bamba?" And then like the next like,
Yeah.
group of girls
Yeah,
would
it
come
was
up and
Mo
ask for a
Bamba.
K-pop song, and like
Oh,
and like
dude.
there were no Koreans in
Ooh.
there.
It's just bouncing from one end of the spectrum to the other.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's
Like we
bad
had
fun.
a good lineup.
Hell
we were,
yeah.
we were invited to a party afterwards, but we didn't attend.
Yeah, because we were RAs who are don't party with our residents, bro.
Responsible.
Yeah.
Responsible.
And an Asian association party.
Correct.
Like Asian student association.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
wouldn't have fit in. We're not Asian.
no, we're not.
No.
Especially not Chris.
Not at all. No, yeah,
I'm closer
especially
to
not me.
Asian than Chris is.
Yeah, that's-
Well, so the thing is that also, the songs that were already on the list, like they were selected mostly from Andrew's library, and while they weren't bad songs, they weren't really like dancey, like dancey
Some of
like
them were.
events.
Some of them were.
Maybe like if you
Come
had
on,
50
bro. Why you
songs,
have to
I'd
turn
say
this
maybe
back
7
on
of them.
me?
Well, no, because I was like,
No,
no,
dude.
people weren't on the dance floor, and I was like, you got to play songs that get people on there. So the
We
first
had
song I put
people-
on
we
there,
had- dude, we had to do the
What?
do the Macarena on there. We had the flipping
that ain't it.
What's it called? We had all these hype. Okay, hold on.
No, you did.
I have the playlist to this day. I have the
Yeah,
playlist
but there's
saved.
difference. There's a difference
have the
between
playlist
like
saved.
club hype and like wedding hype. You know, like Macarena is like a wedding dance,
Oh.
like hype song. Like
Yeah.
everybody knows it at the wedding. But
Yeah,
like,
it is a
We
wedding
had,
hype song.
we had Sean Kingston.
Okay,
okay,
there's classics
Take
there.
You
I
There.
guess.
Okay, we had 30 by Fuck It, which was Chris's recommendation.
Oh.
That was wild.
We had Taste by Offset, Tyga. Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. Sicko Mode, Mo Bamba.
Classic.
Pick Up the Phone.
Yep.
Don't Matter by Akon. Right Now by Akon. We had Broccoli. We have to have that.
But these aren't
I
really
Spy.
dancey songs though.
I'm the One. Hit the Quan.
That one's dancey.
Hit the
Girls
corner,
Like
okay.
You. Lighters.
Mhm.
In the Club. We Be Burning by Sean Paul. Temperature by Sean Paul. Smack
All-Star.
That by Akon.
All Star by Smash Mouth.
Yes, but yeah, I did help him build this playlist. When it came to a few of these,
Boyfriend.
'cause
Big Time Rush.
big time. Oh no! When we got there though, I was like, you got to play these songs because these will get people dancing immediately.
Mhm.
Which ones? All right, Uptown Funk. Everybody
Uptown
dances to
Funk,
Uptown
yeah,
Funk.
I
That gets
I
everybody on
hate
the
Uptown
floor.
Funk,
I hate it too.
Yeah,
I hate
but
it too.
He's right. He's right. It does make people dance.
but it does.
People will
yeah.
dance and like they'll
People
get
will
on it
dance.
and just go nuts. And so it got all the people on the floor, and then you put on one of the line dances, Cupid Shuffle. That was the one you put on
Cha-Cha
after that.
Slide.
Also,
Cha-Cha
I remember
Slide.
Seven Rings being a request. Was that a dance song or not?
I don't remember. I don't
'Cause I'm
remember.
looking at it right now. But I'm not
How does
seeing.
that song go?
I write Sins Not Tragedies, another one.
Oh, Mr. Brightside.
Caroline.
Mr. Brightside will get
Mr.
everybody
Brightside
singing
probably
along.
on
Yeah.
there. Break Up With Your Girlfriend. What's it called? We had Redbone on there. We had Wow on there.
Redbone, wow.
Backstreet Boys on there. We had Africa on there.
You mean Toto?
Yeah, Africa by Toto.
I didn't realize that was on there.
Yeah, we had Bruno Mars in there.
Classics.
Travis Scott.
I don't like Bruno
Sweet
personally.
Victory. Power Glide.
Oh, Power Glide's kind of dope, but I don't think like we just did. I guess
Hits
we
me
just didn't
through
know the
the phone.
audience. We didn't know the audience well enough because like most of
That
those
just-
will sell
yeah, that kinda just
generally.
hits-
Yeah.
I was just trying to hit like a general, like if you go to like a bar, well, not like a bar, but like a club. Like what songs would they be playing?
Yeah, it was a formal
In,
event.
yeah, but people were lit.
Yeah, they were lit. It was insane.
Oh, is that fact? Was there alcohol at the?
Nope.
No,
This is
but
on campus,
they were
right?
lit.
Yeah.
Yes. They were
Oh
lit.
yeah. Okay.
They all went. They schwacked out and then came
Schwacked.
in. But
Schwacked, smacked,
yeah, it was pretty
double
cool though.
tapped.
I thought it was kind of. It was a neat experience, anyways, to be able to DJ.
That was pretty
Nice.
funny. We had Donald Trump on there.
We
Mac
did.
Miller.
You had
Oh,
what?
that's right.
Oh.
I thought he was talking about the actual dude. I was like, when did we have that happen?
No, I don't think he actually made a song. I don't.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Mm.
On the topic of songs, though, as you know, Andrew, and as we've been leading on, I got absolutely blasted by Chipotle
Today?
and some coffee today, and so I just
Yeah.
spent the last 2 hours vegging out hard to some lo-fi hip hop.
He
Lo-fi
spent an hour
hip-hop.
on my toilet, by the way, just for all listeners out
Yeah.
there. He spent
Oh, yeah?
about an hour on my toilet.
Nuked
It
it.
We were
was
actually concerned. Me
horrible.
and Jordan were like knocking on the door, and like we're like, "Are you okay in there?" And he just like, "Dude, okay, look, I'm sorry I missed your text. I didn't see it. You should have just taken a drink. If you were thirsty, you should have just taken a drink."
Yeah, I don't know.
But like he was
it's
straight up
alright.
in there for an hour, and I think he was getting like a little lightheaded, lacking like liquids, and then
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
saw
I
my
was getting
fridge in there.
dehydrated.
I saw my fridge in there, and then didn't grab a drink.
Yeah, well, because I didn't want to
He
take
was-
without asking.
He sounded like he was struggling in there. Also, yeah, it's
I was
bad.
not doing all right.
What were
It
you
was, and
listening to?
I'm still out of the vibe. But either way, yeah. So I had got back home and I just nursed 3 or 4 drinks of water to try to get myself back up and just vibing out, vegging out to some lo-fi hip hop.
Nice.
And
Lo-fi
I
hip-hop.
just go.
Yo, you gotta look. Have y'all ever? Okay, there's this channel on YouTube, right? It's got like, it's like 24/7. It's just like calming, like jazz music kind of
Yeah.
deal.
Mm,
It's like in front of like looks like a diner or some shit. I don't know if I can link it to you some other time, but it's honestly, you could literally put it on any time of the day whenever you're not doing anything, or like just sitting around and doing whatever, and it's always just good to have on the TV.
Just super chill.
It's just super chill.
Hell yeah.
dude, I
even
love
when
those.
even when I'm working, I literally just have one on all the time.
You know what
Yeah.
band just dropped a new like lo-fi like chill step kind of album?
Uh-oh.
Imagine Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Dude, who listens to Imagine Dragons anymore?
Imagine
I was
Dragon is
thinking-
nuts in your mouth, dude.
Oh,
What
bro.
did you just say?
Jesus Christ.
Got him.
Jesus.
Got him.
No
one questioned what Imagine Dragons was.
Sim, I actually have some really good news for you about a job offering.
Oh yeah,
You
what's
wanna know?
that?
So
Is it
a
it's for a
stand-up
nurse
tour?
position. No, it's for a nurse position if you're cool with it, right?
Oh, here we go.
So
Okay.
it's a nurse that specializes in circumcisions. Okay, and no, so right, so it's the only problem is they pay just above minimum wage, but I heard you can keep the tips.
Hey. Tips well, huh?
Oh, it tips real well.
Tips are real good. Yeah. Tips are unlike any other tips you've ever received. Yeah.
They tip so well. They don't. It's more than you ever could have wanted.
You pretty much get a tip with. I think there's no one that comes in that doesn't actually tip.
Correct. They all tip. They all tip
Everybody
well.
tips. Yeah, they all. Tip.
I was gonna.
I'm sorry.
I had something to bring up, but I forgot it. Now I feel bad.
Lo-fi, jazz, 24/7.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
I
It's
like
about-
vegging out to some.
Oh! I figured. I got it. You know who released a new album?
Imagine Dragons.
No. Chris, I showed you this album.
Oh, Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen.
Oh, dude, Morgan Wallen's new album slaps. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was nonstop playing it when it came out.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
Chris
got
don't
me
like
through
it.
this last week at work was just so boring, dude. But that album got me through.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Shout out
dude.
Morgan Wallen.
We
Shout out
we
Morgan
we.
Wallen.
I'm not a huge fan of Morgan Wallen. Sim,
Yeah,
you already
Chris-
know my complaints.
Chris is a-
You already know my complaints
podcast.
with like modern broke pop country. I just don't not. It doesn't vibe as well.
It's just nice,
Okay.
up-hearted like music. Like I don't know what you
So,
want.
if I were you, I would give this album a listen because there's some really good like heartfelt.
There's some
songs on
bad
there.
songs. Don't get me wrong.
There's some on there like there's one song I think it's country ass shit or something, but it's but ass
the
is
redneck,
spelled
the
a
redneck.
$$ or something. It's something
Oh,
really
never mind.
2010s
Okay.
basically. Yeah. I'm not a
don't think
huge
I like
fan.
that one.
I think
I don't
I
like
think
that
that's
one.
what it's called.
Ooh.
Okay,
Um,
look, best one in my opinion, "Sand in My Boots."
Sand in My Boots is really good. I also like 865.
865 good.
865 is good.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Quitting Time.
Quentin Time was
Silverado
okay.
for Sale.
I like Whiskeyed My Way.
Me on Whiskey.
Whiskeyed My Way.
Whiskey My Way. Okay, Outlaw is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Wasted on You.
Yeah, country ass shit is with $2 signs. That's what I just found.
Yeah, I don't think I like that one. I think
No.
I actually dislike that one. I liked all the ones that I like actually liked. The rest of them
Still
I just
still
left.
going down.
Well,
Somebody's Problem. Yeah, it's got a lot of good ones.
Yep.
I don't know. Honestly, Morgan Wallen, like I mean, he has some good songs, but I don't know. I just don't really. The genre itself is just really like he doesn't stand out too much. And this is why I think I told you this, Sim, and I definitely told Andrew this. Like most of the dudes don't stand out. Like I can't tell a difference between Morgan Wallen and like
Josh Turner.
Josh Turner, yeah, or well, no, I can figure Josh Turner. Josh Turner stands out, but like there's how, I don't even know the names, bro, because I can't keep track of them. Christopher something or other. I don't even know.
Christopher?
I don't know,
dude. They all have basic ass names. It's so hard to keep track of them all.
I wish on Spotify that you could like separate your like genres in your music.
Chris, Luke, Jason.
Yeah, Luke Bryan. There's
Luke
one.
Bryan. Yeah.
Luke Bryan.
Bryan.
Jason Aldean. Don't know that dude.
Oh my god.
I like Jason Aldean's like older music.
I don't really even know what he sings. I just know that they sound very similar.
Dan and Shay.
I really
Jason
don't.
Shay.
No,
Jason
I mean I
and
listen.
Luke Bryan are
I've
not
listened
similar.
to. I've listened to a fair amount of country, especially being friends with you, Sim. I've listened to a fair amount of country. And I've given it a fair shake. It just isn't for me. Like I like some country songs that are modern.
You sitting here listening to like anime weeb, but you can't get down with like country music. Come on, man.
No.
You gotta draw some
Listen,
lines.
it ain't like that.
Okay?
It ain't like that.
It feel like that.
Some of these songs are straight up bangers, and you're just holding out on them.
You know what we should talk about? Like just
that?
going off of that.
What's
that?
Fan service anime. Okay.
No. Oh no, we don't need to talk about that.
Let
That's
me tell
bad.
You something.
That's bad.
Let me tell you something. Do you want to hear what happened?
What is
Guess
that?
who,
you want to know?
Guess who showed Jordan?
You
High
did?
School DxD.
You showed Jordan High School DxD?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God! Why?
And
Why did
let
you
me
do
tell
that
you
to
something.
Jordan?
Let me tell you something. We're 2 episodes in.
What? Okay, all right, Sam. Let me break down the fan service genre for you real quick, because this is kind of big.
Service?
So fan service is exactly what it sounds like. It serves the fans. Yes,
It serves
and
the fans, but
there's
there's only one thing that fans want, and you know. What that is.
Is it the same thing that all boys want?
All boys, yeah.
Exactly.
Only
Apparently,
cartoon girls.
apparently, the only fans are boys.
All fans
Yeah,
want
apparently.
one thing, and it's disgusting.
All men are pigs, and all they want is one thing. It's disgusting. But fan service anime is literally just made to, like, they usually have some kind of weak plot. Not always. Some of them are actually good, but they usually have a really weak plot, and then all they do effectively is what everybody hates about the anime tropes. It's like over sexualized, and the worst example is High School DxD, which is the show that Andrew has made Jordan watch. High School DxD, I haven't seen it more than one episode because Andrew was like, let's put it on the TV. I just had heard that it was really overt. And I mean, it's pretty much just porn. It's pretty much just straight up, no holds barred. It's just porn. And I'm like, what the hell am I seeing? Yeah, it's practically hentai. But like there was no sex happening, at least not in the episodes that we were in, but it was just not good. I was like, what is happening right now?
It's like,
oh boy.
It's basically like borderline, like it's just borderline hentai. Like there's a clear line of borderline. It's like someone asked what borderline was.
Softcore hentai.
No, like it's even softer than soft.
No, I think it's harder than soft.
No.
That's what she said, and that's what he said.
Yeah, it's even.
Your dick is softer than soft, babe. It's definitely harder than soft. Okay, it's not that soft.
This is horrible. I hate this. Either way, yeah. So, I don't think it needs a whole lot of more talking to. Fan service animes as far as it goes. And Jordan is.
You should watch it.
Yes, Evan. Go ahead and give it. Give it a little.
Watch the first
watch.
episode. Watch the first episode, and I promise you'll never see anime ever again.
You'll never watch anime again. That'll ruin it.
See, that's why I don't know.
Anime's got Studio Ghibli, and then anime's got High School DxD. That's the problem. The problem.
What about it makes it fan service? Like, are the fans directly requesting this content, or
they're assuming what the fans want, and they're just making it.
Okay.
Correct. Basically, it's just like really sexy cartoons. That's it.
Is that indeed what the fans want?
I mean, generally speaking, no. But like the idea is that there's somebody out there who wants it, and I think originally, because like anime has always had, and weeb culture in general has been shunned even in Japan before it was in the U.S. And if you liked anime, you probably were just a weird dude, a shut-in, or really you don't really do a whole lot.
Yeah.
and the culture still kind of exists, but not so much today. I think it's a little more easier than it used to be, but you still
Definitely
get the
easier
shit.
than in like the early 2010s, late 2000s.
Yeah, dude.
Like, yeah.
Early, like growing up, I mean, I watched Naruto, and I watched like shows like that were
Yeah.
anime, and I liked it. But the problem is, if you told anybody that you liked it, that you watched anime, they all assume that you just watch hentai,
I
and that you're just a
think
weird dude.
Between 2005 and between 2015, I think that decade was definitely the hardest if you were like a true like anime fan and like you actually
Yes.
liked it for what it was. Yeah.
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 It's just, I mean, it's just cartoons. Like for people who
That's
glorify it and fetishize it too much. Like, oh, it's just, is it because it's Asian? That's why you like it so much. That's
Mhm.
kind of weird. But I like it. Like the shows themselves can be good, and the art style is interesting, and that's why like allured me to the whole genre. Is that the art
Yeah.
style is interesting,
Yeah.
and a lot of
There's-
times the stories are just like way different than anything you really ever see everywhere
Yeah,
else.
the thing
That
is-
true.
The thing is, the art style can like range like vastly within anime. There's like a general like standard now, technically. But a lot of them are really good stories and really like it's just
Yeah.
like a new take on like a lot of things because I think it's just a
Somebody-
different culture.
A friend asked me like why I like was not really like or like hadn't really gotten into anime. And I think it's because when I was younger, when I was actually like when I was into cartoons, I didn't have access to it, and then
Mhm.
once I could have had access to it, I wasn't really into cartoons anymore. So it was kind of like
Yeah.
I flipped, I guess. Although I guess maybe I don't know, is calling them just cartoons like downplaying the art and stuff?
No, it's-
that's
People will
messed up.
people will argue, and they'll be like, oh shit, they're not just cartoons. They are
Yeah.
cartoons. Like
Okay.
it's the
Don't you
they're
say that.
oh you oh yeah okay.
He said, don't you say that?
They are cartoons, and if you think of them any more than that, then you're deluding yourself. But the thing is in my opinion, is that they're really well articulated cartoons that can be kind of realistic in some ways, and in other ways not, which is what I like about anime.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you by the definition of anime, because the word in Japanese just means animation, so
Right.
straight up, Family Guy is anime,
right.
right? Whatever Simpsons is anime.
Yeah.
So like
Clifford the Big Red Dog
is anime. It's
yeah,
all anime.
Right.
Okay,
Little did you
listen.
guys know you're already watching anime. All you weebs out there now, you're all weebs.
Listen, hear me out. Unpopular opinion.
Mhm.
Family Guy actually funny. At
I thought it
points.
was.
At points. Like there's a lot of like references that are just not funny.
Mhm.
Or like I just don't know them, right? They do that a lot, especially with the older episodes. Probably because I just like not around during the time, like
Yeah,
don't like pay attention to pop culture and that shit.
Yeah.
the age barrier.
But like the most recent ones, like when you get the jokes, it's like kind of funny. Like I laugh,
That's fair.
and I think a lot of people hate on it, and I'm just I like
Unpopular
it.
opinion. Office, not funny.
You're stupid.
Whoa,
You're stupid.
Simran. Yeah,
You lost all my respect. Whatever respect you had, throw it out.
sorry. Yeah, goodbye,
Sorry.
Simran. I thought we
Goodbye.
could
Not
associate.
funny.
It's
Not-
funny.
Not funny.
Are you kidding me, Simran? You
Okay,
have,
look,
you know
it
why?
depends.
You watched one
it
episode,
depends
and
on
that's
who you're
it.
talking about.
Not
It depends
funny.
on who you're talking about. There are some characters that try to be funny that aren't funny. Okay.
I've also only ever
But there are
seen, like,
characters
3
that are really funny.
episodes, So
Okay, so shut up then. What the
Yeah,
Not funny.
you have to like, give it at least like 10 episodes because you have to build the characters. Because once you learn their caricatures, like you learn
Mm-hmm.
the aspects about each character, it makes everything so much funnier.
I also
if you-
recently found that it was scripted to the point where they would do 10 takes to get it exactly how the directors wanted it.
No, I
And
didn't
it's
know
not
that.
it's not improv, and that I think in my mind made it less funnier.
well, it wasn't
Unfortunately.
supposed to be
there's
improv.
no reason to think of it like that.
The way it's shot apparently is super, like everything they do is like crazy intentional in terms of like all the camera angles, like intentionally
Yeah.
having the handheld cameras to where it's like
I think you're
it
thinking
feels
about it
like
too
you're
much.
in the room, you know what I mean?
Well,
So, like, I
the-
think that's really a creative way of shooting it and stuff, but to
Mm-hmm.
the extent that it was directed and like almost micromanaged in a way.
But most people
Dude,
don't
no,
do it like that.
dude, you're overanalyzing it. The
Mm.
first
You're overanalyzing.
episode will tell you. The first episode tells you that the whole idea is that they're recording a documentary of the office workspace. So the people,
Yeah.
those little pan cuts, are meant to look like things are happening. It's supposed to look that way, but only because it's supposedly what it is like Michael Scott and everybody introduces the workplace, Dunder Mifflin, and like you just meet all the people, and then at that point the whole show just carries on like a sitcom. But like it's as if they were shooting it, like some dude was just trying to capture the office workspace and the work culture, and it's funny.
Okay, so
it's good.
this is
It's
my
good,
this is my like god honest opinion. There's only 2 funny characters on that show. The rest of them can be cringy and not really funny.
I think Jim is funny. I like
Jim and
Jim's
Dwight
funny.
together
Okay.
are funny,
Yes,
Okay.
I
right?
agree.
Throughout the entirety of the show. 90% of the reason I watch that show is because of Jim and Dwight.
I think Michael has his moments.
He has his moments, but like sometimes he tries. It feels like he tries too hard to be.
That's
like,
Steve Carell. That's just Steve
That is
Carell.
Steve
He just
Carell.
tries too
That's
hard.
like every Steve Carell movie. Yeah. That's,
Yes.
It's
that
just
is
like he's
true.
trying too hard to be like. It's like, oh, he's faking it, but
Kind of like Adam Sandler.
he's not
Yeah.
faking it, but like also.
Yeah, actually,
I don't
probably
know.
like a more intentional Adam Sandler in a way, because Adam Sandler sometimes his character comes across like he just doesn't care and it ends up being kind of funny sometimes. But
Adam
yeah.
Sandler does this weird kind of humor where it's like ha ha ha, shut up, like kind of like random like
Oh,
Shut
like
up.
weird like just interjections,
You
very
ever see?
childish.
You guys ever see Big Daddy?
Yo, I love Big Daddy. It's so funny.
You remember Big
No,
Daddy
I
where he's like,
haven't.
there's like there's like an emo guy in the park. Like this is like based in New York. And he's like, I forgot what the situation was. Basically, he has like a kid or something like that. I'm trying to remember. But basically, he's in the park talking about like how, basically, if you don't have a dad around, like you're like you end up hating yourself, or like your dad
Yeah.
like, is
Oh,
really
stop.
like messed up. If he doesn't treat you right. If he doesn't treat you right, like you're gonna get messed up, right? And there's like this emo guy that walks by, and he's wearing like a neck collar. He's got his head like hair all spiked. He's like wearing eyeliner. He's like a whole lot of like ear
character.
piercings, like a whole character, right? He's walking
Yeah.
by in like a big suit and everything, and he's like, hey buddy, I'm trying to remember. He was like, oh hey buddy, I'm sorry that your like
Sorry,
dad
your
hates
dad's
you.
gone.
Yeah, sorry your dad like treated you wrong. Like you don't hate me, you hate your dad. And he's like, you're right, I hate. You're right.
Dude, it's
I'm trying to
Big
remember.
Daddy is a gem. You Sim, you need to see Big Daddy.
Okay,
It's like
fair.
if you like Adam Sandler movies, do you like Adam Sandler movies?
Not really, but
Okay,
I
this
think
one's
he's
good.
had a couple of good ones. So
This one's good.
I'd give it a shot.
The Longest Yard is good. Big Daddy is good. Billy Madison is where everybody gets split. Like you either like Billy Madison or you don't. I think it's stupid. I thought some parts are funny, but overall stupid.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore. Oh, that one's actually I think most people like Happy Gilmore,
Okay.
but Big Daddy's good. You need to watch that one. That one's
Fair. Okay.
it's kind of weird, but it's funny.
All right. I'll check it out.
What have you got, Andrew? I saw you typing over there. Oh, okay, he's hiding it. Don't wait. Everybody, just don't
Wait up.
wait. Hold your breath. Don't hold your breath for too long though, because
Chris,
you'll turn blue.
Random question for you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of sled? You like sledding? Like in the snow?
I didn't own a sled. I honestly just took if it had little plastic like we used to have like Nerf battles and so like we had the little like shields and whatever. I just slide on that, or I'd slide on
Yeah.
the Tupperware, not Tupperware tops, but like those plastic totes where you
Yeah.
pack like clothes and shit in. Slide on
Yeah.
those.
Okay.
That's-
Yeah.
that's what I would use.
I did that when I was a kid.
Okay.
Like, we'd have like cardboard boxes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But here's the way I want to, because so you know how so there's different types of sleds, right? There's like the disc, like the saucer kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
There's the toboggan.
Toboggan.
There's the
Yeah.
classic sleds, right? And then the Royal, like Netherlands Marine Corps came out with a sled, and if you
Uh-oh.
can imagine what this sled has on it, it's the wait. You probably want to look it up. I'll put a picture of it on screen later, but it's the RNMLC.
Wait, put it up to your camera so I can see it.
Marine Corps. Okay, sled. Let me see.
Marine
This
Corps.
thing-
This is like strapped with like guns and shit. Like.
Oh, is it strapped with guns? Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna sell to a certain demographic that might have gone bankrupt recently.
Yeah.
What made you look that up? That's very specific.
It was in the news. It was in the news.
Let me see this thing.
Can you see
What the
that?
hell? It's like a dinghy from a ship. It's got a 50 on there.
It's got a 50 caliber like machine gun on there. Yeah.
What
This
the
thing is-
hell?
This thing is loaded, dude. And basically, what they wanted it to do was up there. It's super cold, and they used to be able to just pull cargo and supplies along and troops along in the snow, but have no way to defend them. So they're like, oh, sleds on machine guns, and this wasn't a thing until
Bro.
like last year.
Till last year, yo, they be innovating.
They
They be-
they do be innovating.
Those engineers aren't sleeping.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
showing up to the neighborhood sledding event with one of those.
Bitches.
Yo,
Ga, 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 ga.
hear me out. Hear me
What's
out.
up? What's
Okay,
up?
I got it. I got it pulled up.
You pulled it
Right.
up. What'd you pull up?
I pulled up the video of like the like the
Oh, the
part where I was
dude?
talking about the dude talking about his dad.
Yeah.
He's like telling his son or whatever. He's like, this guy like walking by, he's like, he looks just like you. He was probably just like you as a kid, but now his dad messed him up. And now look at him. He's like, hey, buddy, who won the Jets game? Do you know? And he's like, who cares? And then he's like, let it go, pal. He can't control you anymore. And then he's like, your dad hates you. He's like, you're mad at your dad. You're not at me. And he's like, I forgive you. He's like, he starts crying, and then as he's walking by, he's like, I am.
Oh,
Dude,
I hate
it's
my
so
father.
it's so
Heartfelt.
funny.
That's what
Like
he
it's got
says.
like it's really got some weird. Like it's funnier
It's
to see
probably-
it.
It's probably 100% better to see it. I'll send you the link, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, just see the
Yeah.
show. Watch the
Just
movie.
see the movie. But I mean, that's funny
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, as far as the shows though, when it comes to things, I want to know. We talked about Family Feud last time, I think, but like hosting a game show, how do people actually get on there? I've never heard of the process
Oh,
of like
that's a good
people
point.
getting like
Like,
how
on-
do people get?
Auditions, I guess.
Yeah, like
I
what
think
what
you get,
qualifies you?
I think I think the people that like get tickets for the show
Mhm.
are like randomly selected. I think maybe
Mm.
to participate if they want.
Yeah, but how do you get in that pool? Is
Selected
it just like from a
how?
phone
Yeah.
book?
Yeah.
No, I mean
know.
like people. So like for instance, like some Broadway shows and stuff like that, you have to like go in person, right? Get in line, and
Oh,
get a
Broadway
ticket.
show. No. He's talking about game shows.
No, I'm saying it's like the same. Like I assume it's
You
the
gotta
same
line up.
kind of deal. Like all these things are like hosted
but-
like
but-
NBC Studios or whatever.
Where do you
right?
hear about it?
Where you? I mean,
Like,
Yeah, I'd never heard
probably-
advertised.
there's never news.
I mean, it's
or-
probably advertised in the cities wherever they host it.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
probably
that's
see what
might
I'm
be
saying?
true.
just like local.
Yeah, yeah. Be like, hey, come on in for Family
Unless it's
Feud.
like one of those situations where like you're living in the middle of nowhere and then you're like some radio channels like, hey guys, we're offering your family to go on Family Feud
Yeah.
with Steve Harvey. And
Yeah.
we're caller number 9 is gonna get it, and you better call in. And then like 7 people call in, and no one gets it. Because
Actually,
they
they
live in
probably
nowhere.
only do it locally because I think if they did it across the country, like everybody would show up. Like they'd probably have hundreds and
Yeah,
thousands
so
of
they
people.
give out tickets to people who are in the city, wherever they
Okay.
do it. They just like get free tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Like-
what? Now that
I know. Sorry, I was gonna say I know someone who like literally went to like an SNL, right, just by going on the street and like getting in line and waiting and getting in.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like now that I think about that, it's straight up. I've seen like videos of people like waiting outside of like the game show areas and just kind of like just chilling or whatever until they get called in or whatever, and it's like sometimes they get picked. But like, I don't know. I feel like you have to plan that ahead of time. Like you'd have to fly
What
or
would
travel to that
be-
city.
What would be your game show of choice to go on to?
Family Feud.
My game show,
Family
Oh,
Feud for you?
bro. You have to bring your family.
Yeah,
No,
No,
no.
pick
Oh,
one
you mean
that-
like be on or participate on?
to participate on, not to.
Oh,
not to
who wants
be in
to?
the studio
No,
to
sorry.
watch.
Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal. Okay.
Oh,
Deal
Deal
or
or
No
No Deal's
Deal.
a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? I think I know my answer. I hope you don't take
Oh.
it.
Dude, I don't know. I gotta think. What defines a game show? Just like all just like
I
a
mean,
Like there's
I'd
a
probably be
whole-
Jeopardy.
If it's okay.
Jeopardy.
Oh, Jeopardy.
That's hard.
yeah. I'm pretty good at Jeopardy. Like
Okay.
if you
Deal or No Deal
and-
is so easy, bro. All you gotta say is, yo, open that case. Yo, don't open that case. As simple as that. Deal or no deal.
You gotta
That's
negotiate
it.
with the banker or whatever.
Yeah, dude. If he says $700,000, I'll be like, all right, sign me up, and I'll just
sign
walk
me
away.
up. That's it. Give me that money.
Look,
Fair.
I ain't.
I-
Look, I. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying like just like a game of chance, like Deal or No Deal would be. Oh no, actually, I changed my answer.
What
Price
is
is Right. I'm so good at Price is Right.
Price
dude.
is Right, dude. No, I
I'm
suck
so
at Price
good
is
at
Right.
Price is Right.
I'm
I'm
like-
ridiculously
I guess
good.
I'm ballparking like by thousands of dollars.
Dang.
Dude, Andrew, you know me. We go to the store and I'll guess something. I'm like, I think it's about that much, and I'm right on it most times.
Okay, okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
I
Look,
think
I'm
mine
gonna
would
I'm gonna read
be-
you out.
I think mine would be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, that's hard
Mm.
too. That's a cool
Yeah.
show to be on though. That's
Yeah.
like one of the ones that's like if you're on that show, you're probably already smart. So like people are like, okay,
Oh, thanks, Chris. No, that's
you're
not-
welcome,
Is
buddy.
that true?
Chris.
I've seen some pretty dumb people on that show.
yeah, that's correct.
Chris, okay, listen. I'm gonna pull something up on my phone, some like
Okay.
washer or something like that, and
Okay.
I'm gonna like tell you its name exactly, and you're gonna guess the exact price of the combo.
All right.
Okay.
Jesus, this is
All
gonna be
right.
hard.
So
I can't even see the
this
picture of
is
it
the.
No, you just get to hear the name of it.
You're just gonna have to hear the name.
because I do give you the
So,
picture.
Are you on? What are you? What website? I'm gonna go on
I'm on Amazon.
Walmart.com. Let's go.
I'm on Amazon
I'm gonna
right
give
now.
Chris groceries. Here we
Oh,
go.
come on, guys.
Oh
You
yeah,
put
it's
me
a
on
good
the
one. Give him
spot.
some groceries. Give him some groceries.
Let's
That'll
give
be
him
good.
some.
Put me on the
That's
spot,
actually
dude.
harder. That's harder. Okay. So let me
Okay,
go to, like,
the category,
Amazon.
Chris, is kitchen gadgets under $25.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. We have a. Let's see. Oh, this is a pretty easy one, I think. Pyrex glass mixing bowl 8-piece set.
An 8-piece set.
Pyrex glass,
$13.
$19.97.
Damn it.
Not
Damn,
bad,
bro.
Not bad.
Oh, I gotta open my Walmart app.
Not awful. Okay, all right. Let's see.
Okay. All right. How about? Okay, listen here. Hear me out. It's a Gain Original, 107 loads, liquid laundry detergent.
Is it detergent? You want me to guess detergent?
Laundry detergent. Okay. What's your
107
guess?
loads. 107 loads.
107 loads.
$17.
$14.94.
Not bad.
Plus tax.
It's not your game, bro. It's not your game.
I'm off by $3. That's not too
Yeah,
bad.
how close does he have to get?
Yeah, and like when you play
within
Prices Right, you're usually
$2.
doing like when you're doing Prices Right, you're talking about things that normally have like $100 or $80 or
so-
several hundred.
No, they do. Remember, they have the small mini games where like they do like the.
What category you think you would be best at? Like electronics, Chris? Think you could do that?
Like, what's your
Probably anything. I besides furniture. I think furniture's
Honestly,
one thing I can't do.
food.
That's pretty confident.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's do electronics.
Okay. Let's see. Let's give him the old
Guys, I'm gonna get smoked.
Vizio 50-inch class 4K ultra high definition LED quantum smart
Nice.
TV HDR
Nice.
M6X.
50-inch 4K. Is that what you said?
M6X series, yeah.
Oh, let me
50-inch,
guess too before.
4K
Let him
ultra
guess
high
and let me
definition
guess.
LED smart
Okay.
TV.
Let him guess
Yeah,
and
so-
let me guess.
50-inch 4K and that smart TV. I'm gonna probably say 900.
Nope. $350.
$298.
Oh.
But it's on sale and it was $349.99.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, he got it.
Yo,
He
yo,
got
it. On
yo,
the money.
yo,
On
yo,
the money.
yo.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
How did you
Well, he just
do
bought
that?
it. This dude shops for TVs on a regular basis. That's the
Is
thing.
that
I
facts?
I know TVs. I know TVs.
Yeah, he does. He shops for TV. He
Damn.
bought a TV. He bought that new TV in his room. Like I think when he came
What,
back from
3
school.
years ago?
No,
No.
didn't you just buy this one?
I bought this one back when I lived in Oshag.
Okay, but that wasn't too long ago.
That was 3 years ago.
No, you're not 3 years out of
Yeah.
college.
No, but I didn't like last year. Okay, this whole past year I was out of college, right? The year before that I was in, what's it called? I lived off campus, right?
Oh,
And then
okay, I
The
guess
year
so,
before
okay.
that, it was like I bought it at the beginning of the year. I didn't buy it
Oh,
like at the
okay.
end of the year.
Okay, damn, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Dude, time just stopped. The years stop coming and they don't stop coming.
And they don't stop
Yeah.
coming,
So what I'm trying to
as
say
they
is
once
I'm
said.
trying to sell my TV and buy a new one. So if you know anyone who's interested, let me know.
What kind of TV you got?
4K TV.
4K TV, huh?
It's like 80
Sure.
inches.
It's 58 inches.
Oh, see, that's how he knew he was so close to the number.
No, my TV was like I bought my TV for like $450 back in the day.
Okay.
It's 4K. They got you in 4K.
It's a
How'd they get
Samsung.
you in
It's a
4K?
Samsung 4K 58-inch TV with HDR. Beautiful.
Yo, have you you know RDC World, right, Sam?
Yeah.
I know Andrew does.
The dudes that do this little skits.
Yes.
the
Dude, they
sketches,
they
yeah.
did a skit about LeBron James reacting
Oh,
or whatever
that's
to that's basically reacting to so I think James Harden
James
joined the
Harden.
Nets.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess right before the game or whatever, and so he was like freaking out, like, "Why you had to go join it? Why you had to? Yeah, Kyrie!" And he was raging as LeBron, and LeBron actually tweeted that video back out, like, "Oh, this is so funny!
No.
Like I'm 36."
yeah.
And
Yeah.
RDC World like freaked. I saw their video. The reason I knew this is because I saw they did a video of them
A
freaking out to
reaction?
realizing
Yeah.
LeBron had like tweeted out their
LeBron had
video.
seen it.
Yo.
Yeah, he was like, "This is it. They made it. It's so cool."
You know LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, yep, I've seen that one. That one's funny.
They made one about LaMelo Ball where it's like I don't know if you've ever seen like those Snapchat stories, that like talk about LaMelo Ball. It's like basically like the whole thing is a LaMelo Ball. No matter what's happening on the court, it's like the focus on LaMelo Ball. So it's like he'll pass to the guy like next to him, like literally standing right next to him, and like the guy will shoot a three, and then like he'll get it over like 2 defenders, and then they'll be like, "Oh my god, that pass though from LaMelo Ball! Oh my god, we're watching history in the making right now." And then he's just like, the guy's like, "What?" Like he's just like shit, like putting his like hands up to the camera, like, "I just shot that," right? And then like he'll like do something else where like he'll pass the ball right to LaMelo, and then LaMelo will shoot, and they'll comment on LaMelo shooting the ball, and then they'll flip it where he's like LaMelo passes to him and he'll shoot it, and then they'll still talk about LaMelo's
Just
like,
LaMelo
pass or shoot. It's all just LaMelo ball. So he's like, what's the consistency? Because no matter if he does the same thing as LaMelo, he doesn't get the attention.
Doesn't get the credit. Yeah.
Doesn't get the credit at all.
Yeah.
RDC World is funny. I love all their skits. The Chick-fil-A versus Popeye skit. The what is it? CVS and Walgreens
versus
Yeah.
CVS. Yeah.
It's
Versus
the
Rite Aid.
the Rite Aid.
The
Rite Aid.
Chick-fil
That's it.
the KFC or Popeyes? Was it Popeyes?
Yeah,
or
Popeyes
KFC?
versus Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Or Chick
Popeyes
or
versus Chick-fil-A.
No, they did-
Chick-fil-A employees go to Burger King or McDonald's or something. They did that.
They did
one
one
too,
where
I
it's
think.
like he's like don't pick up the chicken. He's like he's using tongs to pick up the chicken. He's just like, no, use your hands. Get out of here. You're done. Like,
You're fired. You quit. You're cut.
you're fired. You think we're using tongs out here? This is KFC or something like that.
He just throws it all in the bucket.
He just
Dude,
throws
I
in the
love
box.
those
He's like,
guys.
this ain't even my order. It don't matter.
Get out of here. Go.
Go. God. Can I
That's
at least
so
get
funny.
sauce? Here. We got no sauce.
Okay.
We ain't got us all.
We ain't got no sauce. I see it right there.
Did I
I see
tell
on the
you?
counter.
Get your
Did I
ass
tell
out
you?
here.
Get out of here. Did I tell you guys about my last trip to Burger King?
Yeah,
Do you
last
shit
trip.
yourself?
No. We went to go see the lights in Virginia. It's like somewhere like in the what's it, wherever Doswell is. And then
Oh,
right,
King's Dominion.
yeah, Kings Dominion. So we went to go see the Christmas lights show, which is really good. And then right after that, we went to go to Burger King, and it's probably the worst experience I've had ever about with Burger King. It was so okay. I got a little bit of, I got a Whopper. Okay, there's a 2 for $5 deal or whatever. I got
Yep.
just straight up got 2 Whoppers, or I think I got
Okay.
a Whopper and nuggets or whatever,
Chicken
and then I got a soda. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
and we pull up, and they're like, okay, here you go. And then they gave us large cups. I didn't order a large. They got a medium. They're like, oh, we're out of medium cups. That's fine. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. You have any ketchup? No, we're out of ketchup. Oh, okay. You got any napkins? No, we're out of napkins. Okay. And then I was like, and they're like, do you got everything? Yeah. Do you have any straws? No, we're out of straws.
Bro.
And I was like, huh? And we went to go eat in the parking lot before we left. So we just started eating, and the burgers weren't even hot. It wasn't even close to warm. It was like just barely over
Okay,
cold.
I've never.
barely thawed. Like,
It was horrible, and and then the drinks, like they weren't like it was. We got Sprites. We all got Sprites, and you couldn't even like. I drink seltzer water, so I don't care if it's mostly seltzer. A lot of times, like when they like hardly put any syrup in, and it's just seltzer water, I'm okay with that. This tasted horrible, and
Was
it
it
smelled
flat?
like the ocean. Yeah. It
What?
wasn't even that bubbly. Yeah, it smelled like the ocean and tasted like just
Look,
tainted
that's
water.
why- That's why
It
you
was
can't go to
horrible.
like Burger King out in the middle of nowhere.
You can't. You really can't. I was like, holy
you can't.
shit.
You absolutely cannot. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
I
think
don't.
I've
that
avoided
ruined
fast food places near Doswell, unless you're like actually in Kings Dominion. Like you don't go
True.
to buy food.
True.
Yeah, I will. I don't think I'm gonna go to Burger King for a while. Actually.
No,
Wait.
dude, the Burger King up here is good. A little sketchy,
Mm.
but it's good.
Yeah, a little sketchy. Why are Burger King so sketchy nowadays?
Yeah,
I don't remember them being so sketchy when I was a kid. Were they always this way?
Manassas Or
No, actually in Centerville, it's sketchy
Centerville?
for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, like were Burger Kings always this
There was,
sketchy
like-
as a kid? They
it
always
was
said
so
they're
weird.
like
Not
paradises.
really.
There was a van. Last time I went to Burger King, there was like a van parked outside, right? And they had
Yeah.
like hooked up like all the electricity to the like outlets. Like there was like wires
On the
going
outside
from the van
wall.
What's up?
to the outside wall. And I was just like,
It was
and then,
so
like,
weird.
There's just two guys. There's just two guys just sitting in there, like just like I don't know. I don't know what they were doing, but they were just
running
like
their
sitting on
shit
their
off
phones.
Running their shit.
Yeah,
off
they're,
of
like,
Burger
sit-
King's power supply.
Yeah, so they're just like sitting there charging their phones in their car. Like it's just. I was like, "What is going on here? You're sitting at a Burger King parking lot, just charging up your like phones and whatever else."
Dude, They talk about stealing McDonald's Wi-Fi. Those guys are literally stealing Burger King electricity.
That's true.
And
That's true.
no one cared. They're just like
It was weird. It
the
was so
employees
sketch.
seem to like not care.
Like
It was good
Burger
food
King,
though. I like
as
it.
it wasn't that bad. Burger King though, like has always like when I was a kid, it was like straight up paradise. What for one, the Burger King that I went to close to my house had one of those little GameCube things like in the playroom. So like you had like the big slide overhead, and on the bottom there was like these mounted GameCubes, and there was one of my favorite games. I never learned how to play it because I was like too little at the time.
Yeah.
But it was Luigi's Mansion.
Oh.
And that game was on at Burger King, and man, I had so much fun at Burger King. My mom was like, "Let's go to Burger King." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" I was like Chuck E. Cheese, dude.
Yeah.
Yo,
I was
you
freaking
should try
out.
playing. You should try playing the new Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I heard it's
Pretty
good.
It was
Mhm.
good. I watched someone play it. Otherwise, I would have bought it myself.
Hmm.
Yo,
I
wait.
keep running games like that.
Speaking of food,
Oh.
real quick. Oh, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, biggest fear as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was a kid, I went to Chuck E. Cheese, right? And I went in the fucking
In the ball pit.
no, not the ball pit, like those the things where you can crawl around, the little flipping
The play
the-
place thing.
The slides.
yeah,
right?
like the not the slide, just
Like
like
the
the
little
big
tubes.
tubes. Yeah, the
Yeah.
tubes that go like stretch all over
With,
the
like,
entire like
with
top
like
of
the
the
nets in between them and stuff, and like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
you
what-
it
that's what I
literally
meant.
just be dark. It'd be dark, and then like every like 20 feet, you'd see a window, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the little bulb windows.
The
that,
little
like,
bulb
little
windows.
Space station windows.
They're
Yeah,
like air
space
vents.
station windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not only was I afraid of heights, and I went in one of those, I was also
Oh.
claustrophobic, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I went in one, and I got scared because I didn't know how to get out, and the kids would just come in there and then push me, and like
Yep.
try to get by me. They're trying to go they're trying to go wherever, right? And I'm alone. I'm alone in there, right? So I'm scared as hell. I'm freaking out. I think that's where my claustrophobia actually came from. I'm freaking out, and I remember looking at like every 20 feet. I just like look outside and like cry because I'm like I don't know how to get out of here, right?
Oh,
You're like
baby
15
Andrew.
feet up.
Little baby
I'm like
Andrew.
20 feet. I'm like 20 feet in the air, and I have no idea how to leave.
Little baby Andrew was a bitch. That's what we found out.
Bro, no,
today.
those were scary, Sim. Don't fuck around like that.
No,
You know
I
you
love
were
those.
terrified.
Dude,
there
my
was
favorite thing,
the nets were
I-
horrible.
I always thought the windows never went out far enough. There was this one McDonald's where we used to live when I was younger, and one of the windows. So you know how it was always like you could kind of get into you could like look into the window.
You could look into it.
But there was this one McDonald's where the entire
Like,
like
sit in it.
you could get up into the glass like
Oh,
as like a 4 or 5 year
Oh.
old kid you could do it. Not
Yeah,
as an
mine
adult.
was like that.
But
yeah.
you could sit and basically you could be sitting and looking straight down. That was my favorite
Yeah.
window, dude. Because I was
Those-
I
those
wasn't
were
afraid of
cool.
that shit. That
Those
shit
were
was
cool, but
fun.
I didn't like the nets because I was like I'm afraid I was too big and like I would break the net and like fall through. Like I didn't like that. And I trusted
Oh.
the clear glass and everything else better. But like those little clear nets, I would dash over them because I would hate them. Like get me off of these things.
It's just
Yeah.
look those things should be removed. That's a sanitary problem. That's a
Oh, it really is.
claustrophobia
Oh,
issue.
it 100%
It's just all bad.
is.
Who the hell is cleaning that? Not me, and I don't
No
think
one's going up
anybody.
in there. No
No,
one's
I don't
going
think
up in there.
any grown ass person
Kids
going
are
up there to
kids are
clean.
shitting in there. Kids
Yeah,
shitting
kids
in
are
there, pissing
pissing,
in there.
shitting, drooling,
Drooling in
fucking,
there.
Oh.
Throwing up
digging
in
in their
there.
ass. Like sitting
Oh,
there,
whoa, yo! You're just like crawling through as a kid, and then you see
Yes.
the guy in front of you just go digging for gold.
scratch and sniff.
just dropping dingleberries, yeah.
Every couple feet, he just drops a little piece.
It's like a little, it's
Little
like a
Reese's
peanut,
Pieces.
It's like a peanut trail. You
God,
know, you know
uh,
some kid is eating those too. Like,
Oh,
guaranteed.
Forbidden candy.
Oh,
It's
look,
Hershey's
Ma.
Kisses, bro. It's Hershey's
Ma,
Kisses.
I found M&Ms up in the slide.
Oh no!
No.
Oh wait, that must mean they were sitting there for a while. That poop been sitting there.
They're like
It
hard-
solidifies.
Oh no! Stop! This is disgusting, dude.
You drop
Oh.
it and it kind of clinks a little because it's
All right, you know what? My
little
kids are
pebbles.
not getting in these shits.
Dries out, bro.
I'm forbidden. I forbid it. I
Oh
swear to
my
God, my kids would never, if they ever even ask, I'm like, nope, you're grounded. That's it. It's
Ground.
over.
Yeah, how dare you ask your
That
ground?
was always the highlight of like my like McDonald's visit when I was a kid.
I know, mine too, because I was
Mine
totally
would be-
oblivious to all that shit.
Yeah.
My favorite part of visiting, Chuck E. Cheese would be fighting the
Ball
rat.
pit. The rat? Oh, Chucky.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
the
yeah.
actual mascot.
I'd
or
fuck with
whatever?
I'd fuck with the mascot.
What do you mean? You fuck
The
with
dude in the
mascot?
suit?
Yeah, I'd
That
fuck
dude
with the guy
gets paid
in the
minimum
suit.
wage to hear 5-year-old kids scream all day. Like you don't. Come
Yeah,
on. You
push
don't
him.
mess
They
with
push him over. Who's gonna do? Who's gonna say? Who's gonna tell?
He can't do shit.
His manager?
He can't do shit. Rats don't talk.
Bro,
Yeah,
dude,
keep his mouth shut.
Chuck E. Cheese is so creepy. You have the actual live mascot, and then you have the fucking
The
animatronics.
the
which are from
animatronics,
hell.
yup.
From hell.
I hated that. I
Yeah.
hated that.
I hate that
Disgusting.
so much.
That whole establishment should go out of business. Like the whole
really-
franchise should be gone.
You know what? Actually, what am I thinking? Oh, Cece's Pizza, dude.
Oh, I love CC's, dude.
Dude, I haven't been to CC's Pizza in a
CC's?
long time. I've been once in my entire
Oh
life.
my gosh.
Oh my
dude.
God, let's
A lot
go
of
again,
people
dude.
don't
They do
like
all-you-can-eat pizza?
CC's, dude. Unlimited, all you can eat pizza for like, I think it's
$5,
like,
$6, $5,
it's
$6
like
bucks.
it's like $3 or $4, but then the drink, if you get a drink, that drink is like $5. So you end up paying like
Yeah.
basically like $11. But 11 for a buffet of all you can eat is pretty decent, I think.
Dude,
Yeah,
there
it's
used to be
not
an
bad at all.
all-you-can-eat place in like Chinese food place in
Yeah.
Manassas somewhere.
Okay.
I used to go to a lot as a kid,
Yeah.
and now I don't know what happened to it, but it used to be my favorite. I
The
used to
same
go
thing
there
happened in
all the
Richmond,
time.
dude. There's this place called Rainbow Buffet, and it was this Chinese buffet, and they had really good garlic bread, and then they
Dude, it was
just kind of went out of
huge.
business.
It was huge. Like I'm telling you, like the size of it, they had like 4 or 5 lines of like food
Dang.
constantly. It was
Actually,
insane.
there is one like that up there. I thought that I went to the last time.
Somewhere in
there.
Manassas. I don't know I don't remember the name. I have to ask my parents.
It might
but
be a Japanese place. I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
Like a hibachi like buffet place.
But I remember going there all the time. Also, I'm excited for like a day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yes, sir.
Oh, lucky y'all. You guys both
Uh,
got the day off?
Yes, sir.
Oh, must be nice.
Me for different reasons.
Must
But-
be
Yeah,
nice.
him for different reasons. Me because I work for a government.
Oh,
I
are
w-
you?
I-
Is it your off week or whatever?
Yeah, I would have had to work tomorrow.
So the whole week is off for you?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep. But that's gonna be ending very soon. My boss was like, "Hey, too bad you got used to it. Guess what? We're going full time
Coming
back in next
Coming
week."
back.
I'm like, "Oh, nice."
Hey, at least you have a week off.
Yeah, I can't really
Look,
cannot complain.
I feel like
have no
at
complaints.
this point, the amount of time you've been like off is starting to equivalent with my time being working. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I've been
You're
off a lot.
starting to. You've been off a lot.
Well, I took
and,
off.
like,
I
I-
took off that 1 week, and then in between the alternating weeks, which is a big
But then
galaxy brain
you've
move.
been like
Yeah.
back in the day. You were alternating a lot, like before it
Oh,
stopped.
that is true. It was like every other week.
And then you were off for
Yeah.
like a period of like 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that
4
that
weeks
first
in a row.
initial one.
For
Yeah, I was
Christmas.
off. I
You were
wasn't
out
getting
for a
paid.
while.
Yeah,
Or-
I wasn't
no.
getting paid for those 3 weeks.
Wait, at the
and
very
then-
beginning?
Yeah, at the very beginning they were like, "Nope, you ain't getting paid, shit, son." I'm like,
Oh,
"Ah."
I was talking about like just now when you're off week and then your Christmas week and then your pre-scheduled off
Yes.
week and your off week lined up.
Yes,
So it
yes,
was like
that
4 weeks.
that was the
off.
galaxy brain play. Well, like I worked that week, so it was like there were 2 weeks I was off because we had to be off, and then that 1 week I did work. I worked that 1 week, and I
Okay.
tried to get as much done as possible, and then
Yeah.
3 weeks straight off. I was like, "Ugh," that
Let's
was
go.
I clutched it. I clutched it.
It's got to feel good.
I got, dude. I have a lot of work to do. Whatever.
Yeah. Do we want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Hopefully this
Yeah, I'm
episode
kinda
was
tired.
good. I don't know if we were like, I don't know. If
Low
I think
energy?
we were, yeah, I think were we boring this episode? I thought we were all right.
Go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me who was
Yeah,
the most
let's
boring.
talk about
Let us
Chris'
know.
dad in the comments.
No, let's not. Let's please not.
If you know
Let's bring
Chris's
that
dad,
back
let us
If
know.
you,
please.
if you have his contact information,
We're
please
trying to find.
drop it down. Drop the link or whatever. Drop
What's his-
everything, all the information down in the comments
What's his
below.
first name, Chris?
We're not doxing. We're not
We're
doxing.
We're not doxing him.
Well,
Come on, we
if-
can't dox him.
Listen, if
No,
you know
dude.
if you know him, let us know. Actually,
drop in the comments.
I think I said his
You
name
did.
earlier.
You
Okay,
did, yeah.
I'll-
You did.
I-
You did.
I'll bleep
You
it
did.
out.
We gotta go quack it out again.
Yeah, quack it out.
You're
Oh,
just like,
shit.
listen,
We gotta
it's,
get
it's,
better.
My bad. I
Do
wasn't
you
better.
doxed him
thinking.
hard. You doxed him
Yeah.
hard, bro.
I
Do
wasn't
better.
even thinking, dude.
I know
My
it
bad.
happens.
Sorry.
That's what happened last time.
Chris
Anyways.
already doxed us all. Like,
Oh,
last-
look
Yeah.
at that. We're at the 69-minute mark.
Oh
Beautiful.
hell yeah, boys!
Okay,
All
well
right.
listen.
I'm gonna go
everybody-
watch some anime. Specifically
too.
DxD.
Yeah, go watch some.
You listen to DxD with me, Chris?
Yeah, let's go watch it together.
Hey, let's play some Phasmo.
Come on, come through. Come through.
Phasmo.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
play Phasmophobia. Yeah, that's kind of good.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyways, everybody, thanks for listening. This is Zero Potential Podcast with Sim, Andrew, and Chris.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. We'll see you
Yep,
next week.
thank you.
If you don't support, start supporting.
Start supporting. Yeah, don't be a
Donut.
bitch.
We have a PayPal. We got a
We got
OnlyFans.
Patreon.
And we got
Patreon,
business cards coming out soon, so
we
you
actually-
can get to get that
Oh,
merch.
yeah, we actually don't have any of
Let's
that because
actually-
we're
let's
broke
not do
bitches.
that.
But anyways.
Okay, bye.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.